Hello, it's 2016. We ended 2015. I have this video planned since Christmas or something, but I haven't came around doing it. And then David Bowie died, and then everything just went crazy and crazy, and now I'm here, late, talking to you about 2015, because this is what all the cool YouTubers do online when they talk about getting into the new year. They just review what they did in 2015, and I think I do that too. It's a nice thing to remember things. So let's start with 2015. I kicked off New Year's Eve in Kaiterite, which is a little town in the north of the southern island of New Zealand. What? Yes, and we had fireworks and everything was cool. And the first weeks or something in January I spent traveling the South Island of New Zealand. I was walking on glaciers in Franz Josef. I was going to Milford Sound, which is the most beautiful place in the entire world. On the 31st of January I went to Laneway Festival in Brisbane, which is a small music festival in the city of Brisbane, of course, and I saw Royal Blood live during a thunderstorm, which was incredibly amazing. People at Laneway Festival were incredibly lovely, and it was a nice way to kick off my first festival in that year. In the beginning of March, still living in Brisbane, I took my CAE exam. If you don't know what the CAE exam is a language assessment exam for non-native English speakers. Well, later on I also found out that I passed a CAE test. Yes! Shortly after I took my CAE exam in Brisbane, I left Australia and came back to Germany, to Bremen, here to my family, and I was completely happy with it, being like home, family, friends, yes! I think shortly after I came back I started this YouTube channel talking about stuff. First videos were in German. Don't look at them, they are crappy. Well, these are still quite crappy, but well, who cares? Traditionally, we went to Hurricane Festival, which is like right on our doorstep here, with all of our friends in June, where we got drunk and we saw Noel Gallagher and everything great, saw Florence and the Machine. And then shortly after, what followed in July was that I was accepted into university. Woohoo! I was officially starting to study biotechnology at university. In August I took a summer holiday with not only my parents, but also with loads of friends of my parents and their children, which are the same age as I, and we honestly know each other for our entire life, I think. And we were all staying in a really big house together. We were like a big family. We were like a big group of people traveling. Wherever we went into a restaurant, they were like, oh my god, how are we gonna manage that? And yeah, it was amazing. It was a lot of fun, even though I'm not really much into like these group activities. But because I know these people my entire life, it was just like a big family trip. It's like you have I suddenly had siblings because I'm a lonely only child. The children of my friends of my parents are all boys, and they said we're gonna go to play paintball, and I was like all over it. I was like, yes, I want to play paintball with you. And I had my first terrifying yet fun paintball match, which I also won. Yeah. And then finally in September, two friends and I, we took a trip to Berlin to go to Lollapalooza Festival in Berlin, which was the first Lollapalooza festival ever in Europe. Can you see I still have the wristband on it? Ha! And that's where we saw the Libertines live, or we all saw the Libertines live for the first time, and since then I'm you can call me quite obsessed with them. Can't give like a little sneak peek that I'm going to see them in another concert in Berlin in less than a month. Well, whilst at Lollapalooza, I also thoroughly enjoyed Wolf Alice and Churches. Shortly after going to Lollapalooza Festival, I found out that I was asexual and aromantic, and I was just completely happy with it, and like came out on YouTube about it 2 weeks later, because I was just so happy about that knowing. In October I started university, and since that time, I'm incredibly busy with doing things for university. It's fun, but it's also hard and not fun, and I don't know what to think about university yet. From the time that I started university, I also started using my Tumblr more frequently. Well, I think it's the stress from university and the obsessiveness with the libertines that I use it more frequently. Well, not saying it more frequently, I use it all the time. Feel free to check it out. I'll leave this link in the description down below. In November, my parents and I took a trip to London where we just went to relax and stay in the city and visit a friend who's currently doing her au pair year there. We also visited Grove Passage for the libertines, obviously, just because of that. My parents were annoyed that I wanted to do that, but well, for Christmas I spent Christmas at home and had a little nice celebration with family and friends, and we played Secret Santa. I got a Star Wars mug from my Secret Santa. Yeah, then I spent New Year's Eve here at home in Bremen as well with some friends. It was really calm New Year's Eve, to be honest. Like normally it was like, from the age of 16 it was like drink and party and drink more and get wasted, and this year it wasn't like this. I mean, we were drinking too, but it wasn't so wild like it was the years before. Is this the way you're growing up? Is this like behaving like an adult? Because I don't want that. I want the wild parties to continue. Come on, I want to be 16 again. I'm also gonna set myself some wishes. Not resolutions. I'm not good at resolutions. I'm gonna set some wishes that I want for 2016 to come true for me. Number 1 is focus on university, Maren. I don't focus on it. I do it like it's not the most important thing in my life at the moment for me. I'm just doing it like, yeah, gotta do it sometime. And I see myself like, oh my god, in 4 years or something I'm going to graduate, and then I have to work in this forever and have to dedicate all my time to it. And I'm like, shit, do I have to do that? Do I want to commit? Do I want to commit my whole life to this biotechnology purpose? I don't know. I'm just confused about it. So that's what I want to find out in 2016. My second wish is to move out, and yes, I can tell you that this is absolutely happening. It's happening in about a month or something. It's gone so fast that I'm like, yep, I'm gonna move out in a month. You're gonna see me in a month in my own little flat and not in my parents' house anymore. The third one is get a better diet. I'm in this happy position that my dad used to be a chef and isn't anymore, so that's why he'd taken over the home cooking completely, and I get nice and healthy and really good food here at home, but when I make it myself, it's just I can't cook. I just can't. I don't want to spend that much time on it. I'm just doing whatever I want, and then I say I'm gonna eat at my university, at the cafeteria at my university, but it's every single day it's something completely unhealthy with chips. And the last one is an ongoing one. Be more social. Don't talk to a camera. Talk to people. But I don't know this is gonna happen. So yeah, I'm gonna see you in another video very soon. I want to be more creative on here. I've got so many ideas sketched down, but university doesn't let me do it because I'm too busy. Just for the note, I'm skipping university to make this video now. Just skipping a math lecture, not that important. No, it's to be honest, it's important. I'm gonna fail it because I skip it nearly every single week, which is bad, I know, but it's just a cycle that I can't escape. Bye.